Our pre-approval process is typically about 1 week, 2 to 3 days to 7 days. But we have an advantage pre-approval process that only Fairway offers that allows a buyer to get fully approved by an underwriter so that when they find a property, all they need is appraisal, title work, and insurance. So what we're doing is we're cutting down a typical 30-day loan process into a 10 to 15-day loan process, as well as giving your client a pre-approval that's more like cash rather than your standard pre-approval from most of their competition.
That's great news. So I have another question. What would you say to those first-time home buyers that are waiting for the interest rate to go down? Because we saw it like 2 years ago going down. Now they're waiting on that to happen again. So what would you say to that?
I'm glad you asked that question because that's a major misconception about real estate and buying a home over the last 12 months.
Yeah.
So the conversation we had earlier is we can take a $500,000 property, for example. Someone who wants to buy that property but doesn't because they're waiting for interest rates to come down, they're losing money. So on a $500,000 property, if someone can get a 7% rate today, but they're waiting for a 5% interest rate, the difference in those rates is about $600 a month.
Yeah.
In the state of Florida, homes appreciate at about 5% annually. So a $500,000 property will be worth 5% more next year in 1 year's time. That's $25,000 difference. So you have people who are trading off the potential of $25,000 in equity to wait and potentially save $7,000 a year in interest. So they're giving up $18,000 waiting for a lower rate in actual property value. So I wouldn't encourage anyone to wait for rates to come down because you buy a property, you date the rate. You can refinance the rate 2 years from now, but you can't refinance the value of your home.
That's true. I always heard that before. You can finance date the rate or
date the rate, marry the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.